The evening has arrived, bringing with it a deep, velvety blue sky that stretches out across the horizon. The air is perfectly still, cool and crisp. You find yourself standing on a quiet, sheltered train platform at the edge of a sleepy mountain village. The ground beneath you is made of smooth, dark stone, reflecting the soft amber glow of the vintage lanterns hanging above. There is no rush here. The world has slowed down to a gentle crawl. In the distance, you hear the faint, comforting sound of a steam train approaching. It is not loud or jarring. It is a low, rhythmic rumble that vibrates softly through the air. Chug, chug, chug. As the train glides to a halt beside the platform, you see its beautiful, dark green wooden carriages. Wisps of white steam rise gracefully into the cool night air, curling upwards toward the stars before vanishing into the dark. The conductor, an old man with a kind smile and a warm woolen coat, nods gently to you. He doesn't say a word, but his expression tells you everything you need to know. Welcome. It is time to rest. You step up into the carriage. The air inside is instantly welcoming, filled with the rich, comforting scent of polished oak, old books, and a faint hint of sweet vanilla. You walk down the narrow, carpeted hallway until you find your private compartment. Inside, it is the definition of comfort. A wide, plush velvet seat awaits you, piled high with thick, downy blankets and oversized pillows that look as soft as clouds. Next to the seat is a large, arched window. A small reading lamp casts a soft, warm, golden light across the space. On a little wooden table sits a porcelain teapot, gently steaming, releasing the calming aroma of chamomile and honey. You close the compartment door, shutting out the rest of the world. You sink into the velvet seat, and it feels as though the chair is molding itself perfectly to your body. Your shoulders instantly drop. You take a deep, slow breath in, holding the warm air, and let it out with a quiet sigh. With a soft, metallic click, the train begins to move. It doesn't start with a jolt, but with a smooth, gliding motion. The journey has begun. Deel 2. As the train gains a gentle speed, it settles into a mesmerizing, predictable rhythm. Click-clack, click-clack, click-clack. It is a steady, hypnotic sound that acts like a heartbeat for the night. You lean your head against the soft pillow by the window and look outside. The mountain village is already fading into the distance, its tiny lights twinkling like fallen stars among the dark trees. The train is moving through a vast, ancient forest. The tall pines stand like silent guardians under the moonlight, their branches heavy with silver dew. The motion of the train is incredibly soothing. It sways ever so gently from side to side, a rocky, cradling movement that reminds you of being rocked to sleep as a child. Every sway releases a little more tension from your muscles. Your legs feel heavy and warm. Your hands rest loosely in your lap. As the train winds deeper into the valley, a soft mist begins to gather against the glass. Then, the rain arrives. At first, it is just a whisper, a light dusting of tiny droplets that create a beautiful, blurry pattern on the window. But soon, it turns into a steady, gentle downpour. The sound of the rain tapping against the roof of the train is magnificent. It blends perfectly with the rhythmic click-clack of the tracks. Tap, tap, click-clack, tap, tap. The outside world becomes a wash of dark shadows, misty grays, and silver lines of water tracing paths down the glass. You feel completely insulated from the elements. The rain cannot touch you here. The cold wind cannot reach you. You are enveloped in a cocoon of warmth, safety, and absolute peace. You reach for the warm tea, taking a small, slow sip. The warmth spreads through your chest, relaxing you from the inside out. The train leaves the forest behind and enters a wide, open valley. Here, the clouds above begin to part, revealing a brilliant canvas of the night sky. Thousands of tiny, silver stars glitter across the darkness, and a large, full moon illuminates the landscape below. The valley is covered in a blanket of wild lavender and tall grass swaying in the night breeze. Under the moonlight, the fields look like a glowing, purple ocean. The train moves through this sea of quiet beauty, cutting